Hi everyone, I am Indra, and my colleague Cynthia Olivia will present the result of our study on authentic leadership and innovative work behavior through organizational culture when Indonesian state-owned enterprises at the 2022 International Conference on Economic Business, Tourism and Social Sciences. Through the RTA program, this presentation was funded by the Directorate of Research, Gadjah Mada University. The Ministry of State-owned Enterprises has developed a strategic plan to encourage companies to be competitive through innovation. Innovation is the second priority of the 5 strategic priorities in 2020 and 2024. According to Cantor, innovation is a work of new thinking applied in human life. Innovation needs to be grown in the form of work behavior in the organization. According to Scott and Bruce, innovation work behavior refers to a complex behavior consisting of 3 stages: creating, promoting, and realizing ideas. Further, Jensen observed that innovative work behavior is defined as the intentional creation, introduction, and application of new concepts in work roles, groups, or organizations to benefit from work roles, groups, and organizations. Furthermore, innovation work behavior will also play a role in encouraging high organizational performance by increasing work performance and reducing the desire to leave the company. On the one hand, there is an assumption that an innovation program requires cooperation and collaboration among group members in the work unit. It is based on the idea that individuals with different backgrounds and talents will form a combination of thoughts and exchange creativity knowledge to create innovation. In 2021, a study on the concept of modern innovation was carried out at the group level by Blank et al. And Zhang and Wang. Previously, Greenberg and Barron also discussed this urgency in their book Behavior in Organization. It is in line also with the opinion of Snyder and Bowen regarding the level of perspective in groups and organization, which perception rise at the individual level, and individuals share an understanding or perception as a group to be united as a collective perception. These individuals interact and share interpretation of events and behaviors over time. Ultimately, it can be structured as a group's collective perception of situation and events within the organization. On the other hand, considering this condition, the government in Indonesia has made a program to optimize innovative work behavior through the quality control group. The assumption is that innovation can emerge from the group level or work unit, in the sense that the group level or work unit consists of many employees who work together to share idea, generate idea, promote idea, and eventually will implement them in the form of work instruction and procedures applied in the company. Therefore, the organization carry out the innovation work behavior at the group level. Leader will greatly influence employee work behavior, including innovative work behavior. Furthermore, innovative work behavior can be influenced by individual and situational factors. Leadership is one of the situational factors attracts us as a researcher to study more deeply. Authentic leadership has become a contemporary style, including in the Indonesian context. According to Walumba et al. 2008, authentic leadership can be defined as a pattern of leadership behavior that utilizes and promotes psychological capacities and a positive ethical climate that encourages self-awareness, internalized moral perspective, balanced information processing, and relational transparency between leaders and employees to create self-development for every employee. According to Avelio et al. And several other researchers, authentic leadership will improve organizational performance by increasing productivity, saving unnecessary expenses, and stimulating high employee commitment, improving business performance by developing innovative solutions to solve problems and answer market challenges. The role of authentic leadership in innovation work behavior is expected to increase with the existence of organizational culture. It is based on the idea that the leader is an authority figure who will be seen by employees as an objective figure as it is and uphold morals. His influence can encourage positive individual behavior in organizations, such as we know that the role of leadership needs to be supported by the existence of organizational culture. Organizational culture is the basic for individual attitudes and behavior in the workplace. The increase of the implementation of this organizational culture will further increase the emergence of other positive behaviors in the workplace, which is in the study is innovative work behavior. Organizational culture in an Indonesian context in state-owned enterprises must follow the circular letter of the Ministry of State-owned Enterprises concerning the core values of human resources: trustworthy, competent, harmonious, loyal, adaptive, and collaborative, abbreviated as akhlak. Organizational culture should implement thoughtfully and consistently to become a corporate culture that will ultimately result in employee behavior and shape organizational culture in state-owned enterprises. Thus, this study focus on akhlak as an organizational culture that becomes a mediator in the relationship between authentic leadership and employees' innovative behavior. The existence of akhlak culture is predicted to be able to increase the role of authentic leadership to innovative work behavior of employee at state-owned enterprises in Indonesia. Regarding the method of the study, we use a total of 272 participants of state-owned enterprises. Considering that we apply innovative at the group level, the group data that can be used is 17 work units with 153 participants. As for the instrument in this study, we use three scales: the innovative work behavior scale, authentic leadership, and organizational culture. Data was analyzed by using component or variance-based structural equation modeling. In data analysis, we test convergent validity and discriminant validity first. After we remove invalid items from the model, the results show that all measurement items met the requirements. In addition, there are no supporting indicators that have a discriminant validity problem. And next, we test the outer model first, then the inner model, and then the hypothesis. The result can be seen in the following tables. The outer model test shows a high reliability value. The inner model test indicates that the Q-square value of akhlak culture is 0.501 and innovative work behavior is 0.565, which means that it is more significant than 0, indicating the predictive relevance of the PET model in the context of endogenous construction and the corresponding reflective indicators. Furthermore, hypothesis testing shows that organizational culture is proven to mediate the relationship between authentic leadership and innovative work behavior with a p-value of less than 0.0. The role of authentic leadership in innovation work behavior will increase through the implementation of akhlak organizational culture. Leaders have a role in maintaining a particular culture. An authentic leader will know their true selves and behave accordingly, which will be automatically communicated to their subordinates. Through the akhlak organizational culture, authentic leader can exemplify behavior toward their subordinates, which directs employees in the team to strengthen the implementation of the akhlak organizational culture. By focusing on 6 core values: trustworthy, which means holding fast to the given trust; competent, which means continuing to learn and develop capabilities; harmonious can be interpreted as mutual care and respect for differences; loyal, meaning prioritizing the interests of the nations and state; adaptive, namely continuing to innovate and make improvement following technology, and collaborative development characterized by building synergistic cooperation. Implementing akhlak organizational culture teaches employees to have enthusiasm and adapt in the face of the times, one of which is innovating. This study was conducted to understand dynamics of the relationship between authentic leadership, organizational culture, and innovative work behavior at the group level. According to IFOLIO 2004, authentic leadership functions on individual, team, organizational levels. This is in line with Hughes et al. In 2022 stated that leadership has an effect not only on individual behavior, but also on behavior at the team level and even at the organizational level, so that the leader will control how information resources will affect team trust, the atmosphere within the team, and the relationship between the team. When the leader in his work unit is authentic, with high relational transparency, it allows the leader to openly show support and state that they value the capacity of subordinates and want employees to do well. Authentic leaders are very aware of themselves, both in thinking and acting, broad-minded and have strength. Authentic leaders are aware of the context in which they are, feel confidence, have hope, optimism, and toughness, and have a high moral character to encourage employees in the team to come up with positive solutions for increasing company productivity. Authentic leadership positively influences employees' innovation work behavior. Innovation in work units are innovations on shared ideas that arise, introduced, and implemented in work units. Each work unit has its innovation according to the needs of the work unit. The innovation produced in the work unit will be registered with the innovation manager for introduction to all employees, which is part of the process of promoting ideas. After promoting the ideas, employees in the work unit realize that innovation ideas in the hope of improving the work process, services, or services provided and producing new products to enhance performance in the work unit. Furthermore, authentic leaders will know their strengths and weaknesses and behave accordingly. As this process cascades to followers, they may also operate similarly, portraying their authenticity to leaders, colleagues, customers, and other interested stakeholders, which over time may become a basis for the organization culture. So, when the authentic leaders are rooted in positive psychology based on morals and ethics, this aligns with the concept of akhlaq's organizational culture. In conclusion, this study shows that employees' innovative work behavior can be increased from an authentic leadership role through implementing the Akhlaq organizational culture in each state-owned enterprise's work unit. Akhlaq's organizational culture teaches employees to be enthusiastic and adaptive in facing the changing times continuously by innovating. Thus, the state-owned enterprises can do several things: strengthening the role of leadership, especially authentic leadership, through leadership training program, improving the implementation of Akhlaq's organizational culture in each work unit to support performance target, giving award to employees, and the last one, deepening understanding and implementation through knowledge sharing related to applying Akhlaq's organizational culture in the daily work environment. Okay, these are some references. And this is us as a research team. Thank you for watching and have a great day.